Go.
Alright, you already know, hopefully you already know us. I'm Sam.
I'm Sravya.
And so we're drawing like a bouquet made of 2 flowers. We got the idea because we were new to Python, so we were trying to explore it. So we just made we tried to make a triangle, but we kind of messed up, and then we just copied and pasted the code. And somehow we got like a 30-pointed star, and it kind of looked like a flower with like 30 petals. So instead of actually doing that, we decided to make like an actual flower with circles and everything. And that's how I got our idea. Yeah,
so our goal with that was like to sort of challenge ourselves. Because we're new to Python, we wanted to work with both straight and curved lines. So a flower was perfect because initially, as he said, ours was just an off triangle that just kept going and going and going. But then like at some point we realized that we can make an actual flower with a straight line for the stem and then a circle and then curved lines for the petal. And we decided to make the petals a little more fancy than like just a semicircle so that it would look more realistic. And so yeah, that was our goal for this project.
Okay, so since we were new to Python, we had a bunch of challenges because we didn't know basically any of the commands. So the first problem we had was that we didn't know how to make a circle. So we tried doing the motors, and we didn't know there was a wait command, so it just kept going and going, and either kept going or going, or if we just put stop, it would just like stop instantly. So once we finally got that down, we figured out that we can make the circle. Okay, for the petals, we first tried making semicircles out of the petals, but when we tried to make it go all the way around the middle of the flower, it didn't initially connect up. So instead we started to make pointed petals, kind of like that. You see the difference?
Okay.
And then we had to measure how big each petal was, so we can make it connect completely all the way around. So after doing some math and eyeballing it, eventually we were able to get 5 petals to fit around a single flower.
Yes. And so another challenge we had was obviously, as you all have talked about, we can't be perfectionists. A lot of stuff goes wrong, so we realized that every time, because we were making 2 flowers, we had to have it such that the 2 flowers connect, like with their 2 stems at the bottom. But then when we ended this flower, when it came back down, it wasn't retracing the stem correctly, so we were unable to get them to connect initially. But then later we realized we can just draw the stem in after, and that's why we ended up only having 2 flowers instead of more, because of the inaccuracies. It doesn't always end where it starts, so the flowers could just be in random positions and the stems are just like randomly crossing each other, and that wouldn't work out so well. So yeah, that was another challenge, the inaccuracies.
Alright, what I learned, I'm proud of my robot because he can actually draw.
We love scribbles.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, of course, like we said earlier, just we can't be perfectionists.
Yeah.
Name is Scribbles.
Alright, you ready?
Scribbles.
Yeah, you guys have music too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, our screen BSOD, so it might not be exactly perfect.
Make sure the pen's all the way.
It
Yeah.
Okay,
I tried it.
You might not want to bend the paper. But
Kind of helped.
Quiet in here.
yeah. It's fun to hear the sound.